What's up, everybody? Welcome to Blue Collar Cruising. This is live to tape. Um, it is cruise week. Yes, it is. It is cruise week, and I'm not ready to go. I'm not. Um, I still have a little bit of work here to do. A lot of packing. Now, my wife has all her stuff packed, but I don't have anything. And she's like, usually she does the packing for me, right? Because um, she's like really organized and packing the suitcases is scientific. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I said scientific. So anyway, me not so much. I just throw the stuff in the suitcase. I just do, and it turns out wrinkly and all that kind of stuff. So I allow her to do it, but for some reason she's got all her stuff packed, and I don't have anything packed. Not even my camera bag. Like I did some filming this past weekend at a ham fest. I've got a lot of stuff to do here on the computer, like free up space. I've got so much video up on this, on this freaking laptop here that I need to throw a lot of this onto a hard drive to free up space because I'm not going to take an external hard drive with me. So 2 weeks back to back on the Carnival Vista. This Saturday morning, Lord willing, I'll wake up early enough and I will go live from the Harbor House, Pier 21 in Galveston, Texas, and watch the ships roll in. I'll be singing the song from Otis Redding, right? Sitting on the dock of the bay, because that's kind of how I have that feeling, right? Have that feeling. So, but we're there. We'll be down there on Friday. We'll be leaving here on Friday morning. So, got a lot of stuff to do. I got to get my pickup truck inspected and registered because we're taking it back to back. Once we get back, it's out. So I got to do. I'll probably do that either tomorrow or Wednesday. Do that. Got to go to Sam's, get some stuff. One of the things that I love, and I haven't filmed this, I need to film like the snacks that we take, right? So like when I do like a room tour, usually when I do a room tour here on YouTube, the room is pretty much empty. We don't have anything unpacked yet, right? So, but one of the things that I love that Sam's has, it's these big old caramel, sea salt caramel chocolate things. They're about that big. I know you can't really tell on your YouTube screen there, but they're about that big and they're so good, but they're so bad for you too. So yeah, I have those. I'll be taking the cookie dough bites. You know those little cookie dough bites, I discovered those in a movie theater. Those things were so good, and they sell them for like $1.25 or $1.50 at Walmart. They sell them on the ship, the same thing is like almost $5 right on the ship. So and I love those things. Those things are so good. So I'm gonna get a big handful of those, right? Save a little bit of money because I will buy them. Listen, the cherry on top that's what they got, man. And the Vista has a really big cherry on top. If you don't know what cherry on top is, it's a big old candy store that they have on there. I'll film it this time. I don't do a lot of filming, right? A lot of this stuff like around the gift shop and stuff, I know other people have, but I haven't. So maybe I will this time. So cruising is fun anytime. What's up? Shorts KC15. What's up? Yeah, we're just sitting here getting ready. I've got a lot of my work done here. I'm trying to get as much work done this week as I can. That way I don't have to while we're on vacation. Now, I will be taking work with me on vacation. It's kind of hard to get away from work, but we'll be doing as little as possible, and all that. It's extremely hot here in Texas. We've got a not as hot front coming through later on tonight and then tomorrow, so it's only going to be like 92 tomorrow. It's been 106, 105 for a while here, and this is kind of what I'm sitting here thinking. I don't know if you guys are the same way, but when you get on a cruise ship, you just want to get your foot in the door. Just get on the ship, get your foot on the boat, right? And if there's like a tropical depression or a tropical storm or even a hurricane, it can do whatever it wants to do. And I've been on enough cruises now because I'm going to be a platinum this time around, but I've never gone through a tropical storm on a ship. Now, we've had a little bit of bad weather, but nothing like that. I'm wanting to get in a tropical storm or even a hurricane. Just give it to me. Give it to me. I want it. I want it. So I don't know if you guys are feeling the same way about that, but I mean, I am 18 days until the Carnival Mardi Gras. We've got the Carnival Jubilee booked, but it ain't until 2025. But it's like early 2025. We got one of those XL aft suites. It's one of those that has the hot tub on the balcony. I don't know if you've seen those. But it'll be our first XL ship. I'm a diehard Carnival guy. I just am. So 18 days, you're on that final kind of that leg there. You're kind of wrapping it up, right? I mean, it gets close and you sniff it. And for us, it's cruise week, but it seems like it's still forever. You know what I mean? It's like, man, it's Monday. We leave the house here on Friday, but it still feels like it's like I guess it's because I have so much to do still. Are you going to do hurricane videos for your other channel? Possibly. I've been watching the tropics, and there's not a lot going on down there. But we do have the truck decaled up, though. So probably when we get back, I will be getting that outfitted a little bit better. Jubilee will be on the 5th of December 23. Are you going? Is that the same one that is the inaugural cruise? Because if so, I've got a buddy of mine. He also has a YouTube channel. Buddy of mine, Salt Life Cruising. He makes cruising videos, right? Like 2 years after the cruise. He just works a lot. I just give him all sorts of crap about it. But if you are, that's the same one that EECC Travels is going to be on. A lot of the big ones. How's the traffic on Saturdays? We are cruising in January. So here's the deal, Christina. The traffic right now, they're working on the bridge, the Interstate 45 bridge that goes from the mainland over to the island. So the traffic can be a little rough, right? Now, it's not as rough as what it is this time of year. It's summertime, Galveston Island. It gets pretty busy. But January, it'll be hit and miss. It'll be hit and miss. But definitely stay tuned to your cruise groups, and they'll let you know on the traffic situations that's going on. Anytime that you have, and probably by then, January, you're going to have the Jubilee there, and you're going to have probably either the Breeze or the Dream or something else, and then you're going to have the Royal Caribbean there. And then that main road that goes to the ports, it gets pretty rough. So leave yourself some time, right? It's not like some other ports. This one is definitely gets pretty busy. And we've been to where we show up and we're thinking, oh, we've got plenty of time, and then boom, the traffic's like a big traffic jam right at the same time because you have all these people getting off the ship, they're in the area. And just the way they have everything routed, leave yourself some extra time. We usually get for the Carnival port, we usually get the what do you call it, support of Galveston, but it's the parking garage. It's one that all you have to do is walk across the street. That's what we usually do. Go drop your stuff off and then do whatever. But if you got a parking situation, another situation, again, just leave yourself some time. Then between we go on the booze cruise, group cruise. Okay, I don't know who that is. It's only August. Give it time. Yeah, we're about that. Hurricane season doesn't peak until mid-September, I believe. We are flying in from Hawaii. Look, you're flying into Hawaii. Next year, we're taking a Hawaiian cruise. See how that works? But yeah, if you're flying in, I would definitely say give yourself a day extra. So, like, I'm sure you probably have this all arranged, right? So if you're going to get there Saturday, get there as early as you can. But if you're flying in, you're more than likely you have a ride, and they probably know how to get in and out a lot better than if you were driving yourself, right? So in that case, depends on Saturday, Sunday. Houston's traffic is not really that bad on a weekend. Believe it or not, I've dealt with a lot of Houston, and the weekdays are, it's a typical Texas city. If you know, it gets bad, but during the weekends, so yeah, there's a lot of traffic, but it's not that bad. But it's just they've been doing some road construction. That's the only thing. You're right here, Miss. We stay in Galveston. We stay in Galveston every single time, right? We don't stay on the mainland, even though it's cheaper to go maybe Texas City, League City, something like that, Webster. Maybe cheaper to go and stay on the mainland. But Galveston, you're just right there. This time we're staying at the Harbor House, which is like literally right there. If you guys go to Galveston.com, you see they have the cruise cam on that website or the camera is right there on that building, that Harbor House building. That's how close you are. You can literally walk to the port if you wanted to. But we booked our parking before we booked that hotel room. So, or we would have done it a little differently, but oh well. CST Adventures, CME Traveling are the hosts. Bruce with Ocean to Ocean is the travel agent. Okay. There's so many new YouTubers out, right? And so I'll have to look them up. You know what I mean? I'll kind of look them up, see what they're all about. I enjoy watching cruise content. But I enjoy watching the cruise content, that's for sure. So I'll be looking up some new, some of those new channels for sure. I've noticed a lot of newer YouTubers that's gaining a lot of steam. So that's cool. So that's cool. My favorite of all time is EUCC Travels. I've been watching their videos for the last week, and their videos of the Vista that they did like 4 or 5 years ago. But it's just the way they present in their videos just makes you just get fired up and ready to go. Like, I love them so much. Late to the party. Sorry, what ship you sailing on this weekend? We will be on the Vista. So we'll be partying up on there. Well, we don't really party. We don't. We're chill. But we'll be drinking those little girly drinks, That's what we'll be doing. That's right. I'm trying to figure out what my first drink's going to be. My new favorite is Kiss on the Lips, right? But My favorite of all time has been like Twilight Zone. It's like not as sweet, but it's like a coconut flavor. It's cool, you know. And if listen, they don't put that much alcohol in those things at all, so it's just a little splash. I mean, you get more sugar than anything else, and we get all our drinks free when we're at least we're logging into the freaking casino. Oh yeah, we'll give them some freaking casino money. I'll tell you what. What's up, Mister Wright? Just got back from the Nassau, Bahamas. Okay, did you go on a cruise or did you just fly down there? We went to the Bahamas last year, and then this year we'll be going to Southern Caribbean. They call it the ABC Islands: Aruba, Bonaire, and Caraco. And I think they throw Dominican Republic in there. I don't care about all that. A little bit too much hype for me. It could be totally wrong about Amber Cove, but it may be one of those deals where you just stay on the ship. We feel that way sometimes. We'll wave at you. We're on the breeze. Okay, well, you're on the breeze. We'll wave at you for sure. I'm that guy. This is what I look like. So when you see that, I may be the biggest guy on the ship, possibly. For sure, by the end of my cruise, I will be, because listen, I eat a lot. You know how it is. I don't know about you guys, but 20 pounds, I'm thinking about 20 pounds we're gaining. Now, I say this every freaking cruise. I say I'm going to get in the gym at least every other day. We do have access to the Havana area, which is a pool. So there's a little bit of activity and stuff like that. But I'm going to try to pace myself because, listen, a lot of people drink when they get on a cruise ship, and that's fun. That's what they do. I eat. Okay, that's just what I do. I drink a little bit. I eat a lot. Right? When the big drinkers, they eat a little bit and drink a lot. That's kind of the way it is. Out of Miami, Florida, good time. Yeah, we're going to Miami this December. I'm looking forward to that. Be on the horizon. We've never cruised out of Florida. As a matter of fact, we haven't cruised out of anywhere else besides Galveston and New Orleans. So really looking forward to that. Something new. The next year we're going all the way to LA to go cruise out of LA next year. So with the kiddos out of school now, it allows us to be a little bit more. We could do some things that we haven't done before, right? We haven't done a back-to-back, so we're knocking that out this time. And then in December, while the kids are still in school, because it's like the first part of December, we'll be going out of there. And then next October, we'll be going to Hawaii. That's right. And we'll try not to set the freaking place on fire. That kind of sucks to see that, all that destruction. And I think I saw where over 100 people passed away. And then there was like, what did I see? Like 1,300 people missing. It's freaking sad, man. It's like you sit there and you see it like, wow, the whole town just on fire. The whole freaking town. People were like jumping into the water to save themselves. That's crazy, man. I've never seen anything like that besides on a movie or something like that. I mean, so hopefully, I don't know, man. It's sad to see that, but we'll be out there next October. I'm not sure if we'll be there. I know we go to Maui, but I don't know if it's there. I know Maui's a little bigger. There's like this. We're going to like rent a car, and there's like this mountain over there that we're going to go drive on and drive up on top of. That's what we're going to do when we get to Hawaii. We're going to rent a car. Probably rent a couple of cars. Things I want to do in Hawaii. Go to a luau. Yes, that's all I want to do. Go to Pearl Harbor. Yes. And then, hopefully go see some real surfers, right? Because here in Texas, we don't have like really big waves here. We just don't. We got a lot of waves, but they're not real tall waves. And we want to go see some surfer. We want to see the real deal. We want to see those guys that do the thing like on Point Break, even though I think that's in California. But yeah, we want to see some real surfers. Okay, that's what we want to do. But yeah, this week's gonna be fun. We're kind of gearing up. We're gearing up, by say. We're gearing up. My wife and I have been looking forward to this for a long time. The last cruise was in February. And kind of a drought compared to, ever since the pandemic ended, ever since that happened, we've been going on a cruise for like every 3 or 4 months. But this year we have 4 cruises, but they're all like at the end of the year like this. So we'll be busy. But then we're going to go 10 months without a cruise right now. We may book something. But there's some other stuff I'm wanting to do during that 10 months between cruises. But then we have October and then February. So, and those are expensive cruises. The Hawaiian cruise is like, I'm not even going to tell you how much that's going to cost because we got 2 rooms for that. And one of them is a suite. So that's an expensive bill. And then I already kind of told you what we're getting for the Jubilee. So that's going to be an expensive bill. So it's turning into quality over quantity. Okay. But that's the way it's always kind of been with us. We always stay in suites just because we're just freaking spoiled like that. And I know a lot of people go on a lot more cruises than we do. And they go on cheaper cruises than we do. But we get spoiled, man. Wife has to have the bathtub. I could live without a suite, but I'd rather not. You know what I mean? So, and besides, I love, having them. My wife's happy. I'm happy. We rent a scooter. Yeah, and that's one of the things we're going to do down there in Aruba. I think it's Aruba or Bonaire. Maybe it's Bonaire, where you could go and rent a golf cart. Not really a golf cart, but one that has a motor on it. Maybe it is a golf cart, like a gas motor on it, and then just drive that over the island. And that's who was it? Coach Cruz, I think I saw one of his videos, and that's what they did, and that looked like super fun. And that's probably what we're going to do in Bonaire this year. Never been to Bonaire. Definitely taking my snorkeling gear because they say the snorkeling there is really cool. So we will do that. I love to snorkel. We'll be snorkeling in this one because we'll be going to Honduras, one of my favorite places. Out of all the stops, well, it is my favorite. Out of all the ports we've been to, Honduras is like my favorite and it's my go-to. So, got a lot of plans for videos, but before I do that, I've got to wipe these freaking memory cards. So that means tomorrow I will be getting on this here computer here, and I will be going and taking all this useless crap, all these videos that I have, and moving them over to a hard drive to free up a lot more space. Because 2 weeks of cruising, lots of content wanting to do. I'm wanting to do a lot more content than what I have been doing, right? Just record. And whatever. It's kind of like this. I've seen where I was like looking at Facebook, and even someone said on a comment on this channel where they said, I was sitting there talking about doing a back-to-back. They said, don't overpack. What? Don't overpack. Oh, you could always go and do your laundry. Thought that was the point of not, you're going on a cruise. Don't do laundry. Right? The only way you don't do laundry is just have enough clothes, enough clean clothes. Don't have to cook, don't have to clean, don't have to do any of that stuff. And so, yeah, we're going to overpack. We'd rather overpack. That's been our method for all these years. There's some things we don't wear, right? Because we brought so much, but that's okay. It means we didn't have to go to the laundry room. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do all that, right? So you're on vacation, but it's kind of like that with content, with recording crap, is making sure you have enough. Like the crew, one of the last cruises we did last year was on the Dream, and it was an 8-day cruise. And we went to go back and watch it. I was like, I didn't film enough, and there was like days where I didn't even film. And it's totally unlike me. So this time around, I'm going to record. I'm going to record. And if I don't use half of it, I don't use half of it. But might as well have too much and not enough. Because, yeah. What Ike said. So I'm trying to think what else. Really excited. That's the reason why I kind of come on here and went live and did all this business. Right. Getting up on here and ready to go. So if anybody has any more questions about, anything or any other topics or what have you, I was really kind of hoping Salt Life Cruising would be on here. I hadn't seen him on in a while. But I know he's gearing up. I'll probably go meet him down there in Galveston, even though I'm not going to be on that cruise. Not going to be on that cruise, but I'll be going on a different cruise. But by the time he's down here, we'll be back, and I'll probably meet him down there and probably go buy him some dinner and all that kind of stuff. Maybe go film that ship leave port. Be kind of fun. Be kind of jealous, but we would be fresh off the horizon anyway, so it's not really that bad. So, but we'll see. I'll holler at him between now and then. It's especially after I get back from this one. Football season's coming, and that means if you cruise in the fall, means business is picking up. That's right. So with that said, I appreciate all you guys watching J&S Adventures. What's up, my man? J&S Adventures. Is that who? Oh, someone else that someone sat there and said that. I said, oh, there's a man. You never know. Okay, I'm checking out your channel now. I'm going to subscribe. This little small cruising channel should support each other, right? And same with you. I lost it here. Cruising. I'm going to subscribe to you as well. Like to see it. And then I'm sitting here going through. See, this is the rabbit hole I go down. This is where I notice new cruising channels that are new to me. Y'all may be new, but you're news to me. So go and subscribe to some channels. I love cruising channels. Travel with Nick. Do that. Some snorkeling, that's for sure. Love it. But anyway, love all the content I was sitting there seeing. But anyways, I'm gonna get off here. It's cruise week. I'm trying to pump myself up. Pump it up. That's right. Trying to. But I still got a lot of other stuff I got to do first. I guess once I get all that other stuff done, maybe I won't have to artificially pump myself up, right? Like, come on, Ike. Come on. It's cruise week. No, I'm really excited. Been looking forward to it for a while now. Never done a back-to-back. You know how it is. You get, 7 day. It feels like you're on a cruise ship like forever. 7 days. If you've never been on a cruise, all the cruisers will tell you 7 days when you disconnect, you turn, don't have your phone on, don't watch TV, whatever. You totally disconnect. That 7 day feels like 2 weeks. That 1 week feels like 2 weeks. Well, we're going to be out there for 2 weeks. What is this going to feel like? A freaking month? I welcome it. I freaking welcome it. And yes, I will be pretty much disconnecting. Now, I still have work I got to do. So there's that. But, man, we got to stay in contact with, we have employees here that we, have to stay in contact with while they're getting stuff done here. Right. So we got to stay connected like that. But luckily there won't be that much work to do. They're almost on vacation as well. Right. We're trying to get all the work done now. That way, 2 weeks of just like blah. I like blah, especially when it's on a cruise ship. These are the things that I'm looking forward to eating the most. Why am I always? I already told you about what I'm looking forward to drinking. What I'm really looking forward to eating. Guy's Burger. First and foremost, I mean, you get up on a daggum thing, and that's what you do. Go get you a Guy's Burger. That's what we do. Now, there may be a possibility if it's so busy, we may go down to Guy's Pig and Anchor. We've done that before too. And then C-Day brunch, 12-hour French toast. It's absolutely going to freaking give you a heart attack, but it tastes really good. Also, they have the banana cream pie. If you ever had that for C-Day brunch dessert, it's really good. So looking forward to that. Cucini del Capitano, which is Italian. Looking forward to that. Also, Fahrenheit 555. We've never done that. We've done the steakhouse on the Dream on our first one, but it wasn't Fahrenheit 555. It was a little bit more seafood. And when I sit there and I think about steakhouse, I think of steak, not all this other crap. So Fahrenheit 555, we've seen the video, seen the menu, and looking forward to that. And then trying to think. As far as the main dining room goes, I know that they've got some new menus out. So, but playing that one by ear. But I'm just looking forward to the food. We do a lot of room service. That's what we do. We do a lot of room service. So, and here's a little tip, especially if you love Dr. Pepper and all that. So we will bring drinks, but we always seem to run out. So a lot of times what we do is we'll go get room service, and you could order. And what I like to do, because they don't have Diet Dr. Pepper on the ship. They have regular Dr. Pepper, but they don't have Diet Dr. Pepper. When I'm on the ship, I go full. Listen, I may be drinking Diet Dr. Pepper here, but I drink regular Dr. Pepper on the ship. So what I do is like for room service, I'll get 2 Dr. Peppers. My wife already have Diet Dr. Pepper. We'll bring extra Diet Dr. Peppers, right, for her. And then, so I'll order 2 Dr. Peppers, one for the room service. But then for the next morning, I have to have a Dr. Pepper. I just have to. In the morning, a lot of people are all about their coffee. I've got to have my Dr. Pepper. It's the same way. Never really got into coffee. Just never did. But Dr. Pepper, that's where it's at. Anyways, I'm going to get on out of here on this Monday night. I appreciate you guys joining in. I will be going live Saturday morning from the port, right? Like, not like on the port, but like on Pier 21, that right next door to the port. And I'll be filming. The ships come in. This is liable to be like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning on Saturday morning Central Time. So if you guys want to see that, hit the bell. Turn on the notifications on your phone. Don't put it on Do Not Disturb. I want to wake you up with my ding, okay, and says, hey, we're going to watch some cruise ships over here come up into the port. Okay, that's what we're going to do. If that don't fire you up, I don't know what does. I really want to go on a cruise here. I mean, that's kind of the way. That's what we're going to do. Anyways, I'm done out here. I'm fixing to shut down the old workstation, go over and get in between the sheets and wake up and, hey, it'll do it again on Tuesday. All right. So we're going to do. So I appreciate you guys watching Blue Collar Cruising. We will be here again this weekend. But then after that, it'll be at least 2 weeks before you'll see me on YouTube. And because all the stuff that I do will be edited. I may go live immediately after, but it'll take a while to go sift through the content and, do the deal. So it'll take at least a day or two to get the first vlog up. I'll be pretty stoked about putting it up. Be pretty stoked about it, but be happy to put it out finally. But that'll be first day. We'll do like I've done ever since our second cruise. Our first cruise, we did one video, 120 some odd video for the whole cruise, and I was like, you're such a rookie. But in our second cruise, we did day 1, day 2, day 3, and it was we had our kids with us, so it was fun. So and that's what we've been doing ever since. So anyways, guys and ladies, we'll holler at y'all mo later. You guys be careful out there and drink plenty of fluids. It's freaking hot outside, okay?